Washington, D.C. has long been a haven for the rich and powerful. From senators to lawyers to CEOs of major companies, the historic homes of Washington, D.C. have housed thousands of millionaires and billionaires over the years. And that's been on the rise quite recently. Over the past 10 years, the price of homes in D.C. has skyrocketed. The median price of a home in America hovers around $226,800. But in Washington, D.C., that median is more than double, ringing in at $595,000. Today, we're going to take a look at the most expensive homes that have ever sold in America's capital city and see if they're really worth these enormous price tags. Number 5. 1607 28th Northwest Street. Like I said, in D.C., some of the most expensive homes house our senators. 1607 28th Northwest Street housed one of the most famous senators of all time, Ted Kennedy, one of the longest-serving senators ever. And my, is this house fit for a Kennedy. Sold for $12 million, 1607 28th Northwestern Street was built in 1887 and was once part of an even larger, more prominent estate. The home is 8,947 square feet with 8 luxurious bedrooms and 8.5 baths. Though the home is only set on a 0.3-acre lot, it makes the most of the grounds, with a stunning French courtyard in the center of the home and a private, relaxing backyard with a fountain fit for a smashing game of croquet. The home also has a motor court with enough garage space for 11 cars, which means your guests can show up and leave in style. And in this home, you'd want to invite guests over, trust me. In fact, it's made for it. After walking through an entryway with classic tile, guests have plenty of living areas to choose from to relax and chat in. In particular, the grand room offers enough seating for anyone you could possibly invite. The gourmet kitchen is spacious and modern, with enough appliances and counter space to entertain with ease. Although the 2,000-bottle wine cellar is sure to help with the entertaining as well. I've partied with politicians before, and I can promise you, they can put quite a dent in a wine cellar of that size. All the bedrooms have ample room for a sitting area and offer en-suite bathrooms. The master bedroom, in particular, beautifully blends the historic charm of the room with modern touches to make it really feel like a home. The bathroom is sleek white marble, with a large soaking tub and a rainfall shower, with room for 2. For a night of relaxing, the home also has a classics billiards room and a large library with a fireplace. Number 4. 3030 Chain Bridge Road, $16.5 million. When you talk about houses in Washington, D.C., chances are your mind drifts immediately to the big one. You know, the big white one. And though very few people will be able to live in that house in their lifetime, a lot of the homes in the area offer the next best thing, including 3030 Chain Bridge Road. However, you'd have to cough up a pretty penny to enjoy it yourself. Say $16.5 million? 3030 Chain Bridge Road is a 14,774 square foot home with 8 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms, designed in a neoclassical style similar to the White House. Although, unlike most homes in this style, the home is modern through and through. The entryway features modern light wood floors with stark white walls and pops of color in expressionist artwork. The parlor continues this same sleek design with a white fireplace and minimalist furniture that truly allows the size of this home to shine. Then there's the kitchen. If you want a kitchen that looks minimalist but is anything but, well, this is exactly what you're looking for. White marble countertops integrate the oven, dishwasher, and trash receptacles seamlessly, allowing the kitchen to look even larger than it really is. That being said, I wouldn't want to be cooking any spaghetti sauce in here. Dozens of more sitting areas fill the house, some with a simple approach and others with a warm touch. The master bedroom has dark French doors that lead into the hall and a large en-suite bathroom with a massive stone vanity, a sitting area, and a crystal chandelier. Downstairs, however, is where the real fun can be found. There's a theater room complete with a billiards table, which means the owners will never have to leave if they want to have a date night experience. Off the billiards room, there's also a large wine cellar, so the owner can ensure they're fully stocked for every occasion. Number 3. For Senden House, $22 million. Next on our list is yet another neoclassical home. However, this one carries the neoclassical style inside as well. Sold for a whopping $22 million. For Senden House is a mansion, unlike any other on our list. The 20,000 square foot mansion has 7 bedrooms and 14 baths, but luckily the owners won't have to clean an inch of that space. The home also comes with a private servant's quarters. This is a rare case where the outside of the home is just as impressive as the inside. The heated lap pool sits next to a luxurious pool house, which offers a relaxing place to chat with friends over a bottle of wine after a night swim. And from the pool house, there's a stunning view of the formal and informal English gardens that crisscross the property. Indeed, the backyard is a sanctuary in its own right, and it's giving me a few ideas for my own home. The interior of the house showcases the neoclassical influence beautifully. Nearly every room in the house has shadow boxing, crown molding, and of course, columns. Lots and lots of columns. In its rather traditional style, the home features a formal dining room, complete with a chandelier. Naturally, for those fast-paced mornings, the home also offers a cozy breakfast nook with French doors that open out into the English garden. What a blend of culture. The bedrooms are all spacious, with room for sitting areas, of course, and many of them feature fireplaces for those cold winter nights. The master bedroom features an in-suite with an incredible sunken jacuzzi tub, a relaxing vanity area, and a rainfall shower. There's a study for the wealthy owners to hunker down and get some work done by the fireplace, and there's plenty more touches that only this mansion can offer. Spanning 4 floors, walking up the opulent staircase from room to room would be a bit of a bore, but that's one of the reasons this home has an elevator, which can take you down to the temperature-controlled wine cellar, and off the wine cellar there's even a tasting room, so you can bring the experience of Napa or Bordeaux right into your home. Number 2. Jeff Bezos' house, $23 million. It's getting harder and harder to find a city where Jeff Bezos doesn't own one of the most expensive homes. Just a few years ago, Jeff bought a 100-year-old textile mill for a startling $23 million in the heart of DC. But that textile mill isn't just one home, it's actually separated by a relaxing courtyard. Altogether, the property is 27,000 square feet and has 25 bathrooms, 11 bedrooms, and 3 state-of-the-art kitchens. That being said, the home is undergoing an incredible amount of renovations to completely change the layout. The $12 million worth of renovations will add 2 elevators, 2 exercise gyms, and 5 brand new living rooms. There will also be a whiskey cellar, of course, and a live-in guest quarters. The star of the show is the massive solarium, which will look out over the gardens and provide a nice space to relax. Little is known about the actual design of the home, but a few rather odd details have leaked to the public. The house will have 191 doors, and nearly all of them will be custom-made of mahogany and bronze. I'll look forward to seeing the completed house, that is, if Jeff ever lets anyone have a peek inside. Number 1. James Connie home, $45 million. I'm not normally one to pick favorites, but the most expensive home in Washington, D.C. is by far my preferred home on this list. In fact, if it ever goes for sale again, I might just have to buy it. And I'll start saving my pennies now, because this home sold for $45 million in early 2020. The 48,000 square foot home is a beast of a residence, and there isn't just one building. The home has private security with a gatehouse at the start of a long, private driveway. In addition, there is an incredible guest house that was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright himself. Unlike most boring guest homes, this one is shaped like a fish. The curved walls and large windows provide an amazing space for guests to relax and refresh. With 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, the guest house is less like a guest house and more like a, well, house. In addition to the guest house and the gatehouse, House. There is also a servant's home on the property. With all this staff, parking would be an issue in most places, but not at this home. A 30-car underground parking garage provides an ideal place to park during the cold DC winters. The 3.2-acre estate has something else that is incredibly hard to come by: views of the Potomac River. The home is nestled right above the rapids of the river, which provides undisturbed views of nature at its finest from the 2-story living room. The pool and jacuzzi also offer you a place to soak while listening to the sounds of the river. One might assume a home of this size would have dozens of bedrooms, but that's far from the truth. The home only has 6 bedrooms, but each one is custom furnished with lavish in-suite bathrooms. The master suite, in particular, is as lavish as a room can come. The suite is in its own separate master wing, which is full of other surprises that only billionaires can afford. There's a jacuzzi, a sauna, a dressing room, and a private study. In addition to the study, the main area of the home has a mahogany library that overlooks the river. The library is a luxurious room to invite fellow intellectuals, and it comes with a bonus that'll keep them around: a wet bar. It seems like a whiskey on the rocks kind of space, if you ask me. Downstairs, there's a lounge with access to a wine cellar, as well as a champagne refrigerator. And if you need to get some energy out, there's also private tennis courts on the grounds. So, there you have it, the most expensive homes in Washington, D.C. Which one's your favorite, and which one do you think I should buy next time they go on the market? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, and turn on post notifications. As always, I'm Mr. Luxury. Pip pip to doodly doo.